Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joel, and today we're going to go over my stock photography and video sales for the month of October 2023. Hey, before we get started, if you are here to learn about my stock photography earnings, do me a favor, write in the comments below October 1000 to let me know that you actually watched the video. I would really appreciate that. Also helps the algorithm, maybe get some more people interested in these types of videos as well. In October, I was actually continuing on a road trip that I had across the United States, where I got to see a bunch of friends and family as well. And actually, one of the great things on that trip was I got to spend some time in Arizona, where our other fellow stock photographer and friend of the channel, Jason Yoder, that's where he lives, and I got to get a chance to meet him in real life, which was pretty cool. Him and his wife, who were absolutely lovely. So we talked shop and had a really wonderful time. Unfortunately, we didn't get around to doing any kind of an interview or a collab. I just didn't have enough time, and honestly, I didn't plan it well enough. So maybe in the future we can do something like that. As far as the rest of October, I didn't upload anything. Again, I was traveling, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to do any editing of photos or upload anything. So this will be a passive month for me. So let's go ahead and get into those earnings. So starting off with the stock agencies that I had, just very low sales, maybe just a couple sales in. These are what I call my dishonorable mentions. October's dishonorable mentions were Dreamstime, Shutterstock, Canva, 123RF, iStock, Getty. Now here's just a few of the images that sold for me on those agencies. This festive crowd at Oktoberfest celebration in Munich, Germany was actually shot a couple years ago. Well, actually more than 10 years ago. And it sold 3 times on iStock, Getty. This beautiful tropical image of a red lifeguard hut on a beach with palm trees sold on Dreamstime. This image here of a woman holding a COVID swab in the foreground in a vertical format is a model released image and commercial image that sold on Dreamstime as well. And we have one more on Dreamstime, and that's this sunset along the interstate in Texas. That was actually from a road trip in 2019. Next, we have this Land Cruiser with a rooftop tent set against the Sierra Nevada mountains in California. This sold on 123RF, as well as this one here, which was a landscape, the same location in the Owens River Valley in the Sierra Nevada mountains of California. It's sold on Shutterstock. Here we have a vertical image of the same Owens River Valley in Sierra Nevada mountains on Shutterstock as well. And finally, this landscape image of Playa Escondido Beach in Puerto Rico, sold on Shutterstock as well. In total, I earned $8.48 from all of these agencies combined. Now, you don't always get sales on every single platform or agency every month, or at least I don't. In October, those platforms and agencies were VideoHive, Deposit Photos, Pond5, Alame, and Fine Art America. Now let's talk about my top agencies in October, beginning with Wirestock. Now Wirestock brought me in $11.53 from 9 image sales, but no video sales, unfortunately. Now on there, I have 550 images and 93 videos in my portfolio. $9.52 of those earnings were from 27 referral sales, as well as a Wirestock bonus, which I think is added part of that referral sale thing as well. So anyways, thank you everybody for signing up with my links. It's good to see that you're getting sales as well, which is really important. Now let me know in the comments if any of you guys feel it's still worth contributing to Wirestock. Personally, I haven't been contributing to it, as I don't really see the value in it at the moment. But again, I'm not doing the whole like AI stuff with the images and everything, and I know Wirestock has kind of really pushed heavily into that, and that's pretty much the main reason that I'm not really doing with that. And I don't really want to pay a fee every month in order to have access to, those capabilities and to upload either. Now let's go ahead and get into a few of the images that sold on Wirestock for me, starting with this one here. This shot of Ross Lake in the North Cascades Mountains in Washington State is a big seller for me, and it sold again in October, as well as this close-up shot of tilapia for sale on a bed of ice. This is actually photographed in a farmer's market in Seattle. Here we've got this wide shot of this herd of horses running across the landscape at sunset. And finally, we've got an editorial image showing the signage of O'Connell's pub in Galway, Ireland. Next up is EyeEm. Now, EyeEm, I had 14 image sales in October. That brought me in a total of $27.62. Now, my portfolio there is 1,056 images. Now, I'm not sure if many of you are watching this are actually even contributing to EyeEm, but they just came out of a bankruptcy, and that basically has held up our payments for the last 9 months, or 9 months prior to October. The good news is that they finally sent payments out, which means I finally got paid for not only October, but also sales that I had earned as far back as 2022 that still hadn't been paid out yet. Now, the more interesting news is that EyeEm was actually bought out by FreePix as part of this whole bankruptcy thing. And so now all the assets that you contribute to EyeEm will actually be available on FreePix under their premium offerings only. Now, from what I can gather, it looks as though that EyeEm will also be maintaining its partner program that it has with other agencies like Adobe Stock and iStock Getty as well. Now, as soon as the deal was announced, I immediately received a bunch of sales all through this partner program and all through Getty. Now, the most significant sale that I had of all this was this one here, of a herd of horses running across the Texas landscape. Now, it earned me $21.25 after all of the commissions from both Getty Images and EyeEm. In fact, it sold a total of 3 times. Now, here are some of the other images that sold on EyeEm for me in October. This scenic view of an arid landscape against a clear blue sky. These agricultural buildings in a field against the sky along Route 66. This portrait of a blonde woman sitting at night in the glow of the neon from a window, and that's my wife, and that's actually a model released image too. And this low angle shot of a beach walkway leading to the sea against a colorful sky during sunset, which was actually shot in Treasure Island, Florida. Before I get into my best agency for the month of October, do me a favor and give this video a like to help others find this content. And also, if you're not subscribed yet, please do so now. And if any of the videos have helped you, you can always show your appreciation by using any of the links in my description. You can say thanks with one of those supers there on YouTube. You can always buy me a beer or not. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'll still keep doing these videos. But anyways, thank you so much in advance. So my best agency of the month of October was, no surprise, Adobe Stock. Now, Adobe Stock brought me in $72.90 from 5 image sales and 1 video sale. On Adobe, in October, I had 650 images in my portfolio, as well as 79 videos. So here's a couple of those images that sold. This image here of a hiker along a path in a tropical jungle is a model released and commercial image. Next up, we have this portrait shot of this laughing gull on the beach. And of course, my biggest sale was actually this video here. And you may have seen this as it sold a few times before. This is a POV of driving along a palm tree lined road in tropical Puerto Rico. It earned me $70. So now total in October, I earned $121.58. And that was from 60 image sales and 1 video sale. So here are the totals by agency. And one more thing before you click off the video, you can check out my other channel, Wandering Hartz, where you can see some more of the travel videos that I do. And to be perfectly honest, that is kind of my primary channel. So that's where I do a lot more updating and a lot more videos than I do on this channel. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope this video has actually helped to inspire you with your own stock photography and video journey. Cheers.